The old 0010 pair up. Oh, this hand is so medium. I feel like we're just never going to draw a land and die. This is definitely a keep. Is there a link yet? It's on my decks page. It is there. Play spell Sky on 2. Hopefully draw a fetch land in our next 2 draw steps so we can witness back to fetch land. Alright, well, at least we're going to hit an actual land. Ah, the parrot phase. My 2-year-old isn't quite at the parrot phase yet. I'm sure we'll be there soon. Hey, look at that. God bless. Green Snapcaster Mage, go. Remander Mana Leak, what you got? What you got? Just don't Blood Moon me afterwards. Remand's fine. Just don't Blood Moon me. It's not fine if you Blood Moon me. Send a message. $53 Nahiris. There's a man that can appreciate me. 53. That's fine. I don't even want to rebuy this anyways. I can play this. As soon as you play against Death Cloud. Death to the Cloud! If he Blood Moons me after playing Wandering Fumarole, I would be genuinely surprised. I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna play the voice. I was gonna say maybe I'm supposed to lead on Witness, but if he like cryptics the voice, I just like Witness the voice back. Sure. I guess he can leak the voice now. Woo! Nah, Giftsrog Monster is definitely the ideal name. I'm not sure of a lot of things, but Giftsrog Monster is definitely the optimal name. You have bolted my Spellskite. Now you have to snap bolt my Spellskite so you can path this later. Things that don't feel good for 100, I bet. Oh no. Oh no, don't path my voice. Don't do it. Red source? Red source? That's not a red source. I guess I can technically witness back my red source. Gets ungiven. Okay, it gets ungiven is definitely clever. Okay, don't main deck anger me, bro. Don't do it. Don't make the gods angry. Ship for 3. Oh man, I blocked your boy. Yeah, you get got too. I don't even know who you are. You complaining about getting got? Get got. How do you feel about Duskwatcher? I mean, those cards don't do anywhere close to the same thing. Do I want to trade this with his Wandering Fumarole? I don't think I do. I think I'm okay trading the rest of these Wandering Fumarole. Am I getting Blood Mooned? I'm so confused. Oh, you know what? Yeah, attacking with the witness is wrong. You know what I should have done? Is I should have kikied the witness and witness back Spellskite and put Spellskite into play. I've not tried Pulse of Morosity and Kiki Chord. That's what should have happened. I should have kikied witness and witness Spellskite. That was sloppy. I think this elemental's gonna kill him, but I definitely should have gotten the Spellskite back. So, not really sure what he's doing. He's doing Jeskai stuff. Obstinate Balos and Collector. Fulminator Mage usually pretty good. Oh, he's got Batter Skull. If you're using the phrase, my boy. Yeah, probably. Probably don't want Missionary. Probably don't want Pontiff. Don't know what else I want to cut, though, offhand. My go-to is trim some mana creatures, usually. Although Bird is good at casting Sin Collector. Maybe Pia and Grindelar aren't great because he's probably bringing in Anger of the Gods against us post-board. You're definitely see an argument being made for that. "13th of April, 2013, you were playing in Milwaukee." If the 13th was a Saturday, I was playing Rug Flash. If the 13th was a Sunday, I was playing 4-Color Loam. I mean, I want Fulminator Mage. Oh, you know what? I probably don't want all the Path to Exiles. That's usually a good trim. Yeah, let's do this. Rug Flash is correct. Yay! I like being right. Have to mulligan, which is sad because it has Nahiri in it. Keep. I think we're gonna bottom this. I think I want to try and find a 2-drop on our first 2-draw steps. We have courted for Emrakul one time. That is correct. Play this out. I would not be surprised if he Blood Mooned us post-board with whatever he's doing. Oh, he's playing Jeskai Ascendancy. Okay. Welcome to Magic Online. Enjoy your stay. Or Storm? Could be Storm. Yeah, could be. Still could get Blood Mooned. I started building Kiki Chord after the Columbus Invitational last summer because Jeskai Control just was not cutting it. That makes sense, I guess. Wandering Fumarole seems worse than Fairy Conclave, though. We boarded out Pontiff. Things I definitely did that now feel wrong. Again, played a whole game, though I didn't really know what our opponent was doing, so... Which shapeshift matchup? There are a lot of shapeshift matchups. Forgot to tweet that we were starting Kiki Chord. Should probably do that. Rug shapeshift. If you aren't already bringing it in, Eidolon of Rhetoric is very good there. The other thing is you have to keep hands that can pressure them. Multiple Fulminator Mages is pretty good. Eidolon of Rhetoric is in the deck because that card is good against what I thought just Jeskai control. Block. Well, I mean, I didn't want to play that one Magic Online. I wanted to move it over here, but that's fine too, I guess. So knowing what our opponent is doing, I definitely want the Pontiff back in the deck. Probably don't want Baloth. When it rains, it pours. Save our one creature at least. This was technically incorrect. I should have waited till he resolved his loot until I showed him that my Eternal Witness was living and I was getting a Spellskite. I was loose on my part. It's one of those things that I just, want to F6 on paper, so I do it wrong. Or want to F6 on Magic Line, so I do it wrong, but I'd never do it wrong on paper. Looking to get back into Magic, any advice on where to start? If you're looking to get back into paper Magic, I'd advise just starting at your local game store and find out what type of events they run, because that can help you determine whether or not you want to just start drafting, or if you want to get back into Standard, or if you want to try and dive into Modern like we're playing here on stream. Like, the formats that people play at your locals will vary from place to place. And Mentor, okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and concede here. Because stuff and things. I don't really want Forge Tender. Definitely want all the dorks. I want Pontiff, Engineer Explosives, Stellar. Baloth is probably still fine. Definitely don't want Fulminator Mage. Sin Collector, also probably reasonable still. Do I want all these Path to Exiles? I probably want some Lightning Helixes, right? Although I guess it can get kind of sketchy killing a Monastery Mentor with Lightning Helix, especially if he has Ascendancy out. So Path's probably better. I got 4 cards. Scored too slow? Is that real? I feel like this might be too slow. Baloth could also go. Could like do this. I hate doing that. That seems completely unreasonable. God, we're more in a Nahiri deck than a Chord deck. Yeah, I think we are. I think that's what we're doing. I have no idea. Unlike many streamers that will lie to you when you ask a question like that, I'm just going to tell you that I don't have enough experience playing with or against the deck to have any idea if it's consistent or not. Seems a little slow. Oh, Pia's good now. Yeah, Pia would have been good. I agree. I did not board that back in the... I think I'm going to keep this. Just like turn 4 Nahiri on the play is probably fine. Bring to light is slow and clunky. And Nahiri is great. And you have to play 5 colors in order to bring to light for a Kiki, and we definitely don't want to play 5 colors. Probably just playing Witness as a regrowth next turn. Javier 3 with the brand new sub. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate that next level of support, mate. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Know you've been around for a little while. Remember your name in chat. Look at that. Just like we drew it up. That's way better than having drawn a chord there. Or an obstinate Beloth. Or even a P in Cridnalar, actually. Ascendancy? Please play Ascendancy. Please play Ascendancy. Damn. Am I playing Nahiri, or am I just going like Witness back Helix? I feel like I'm playing Nahiri, right? Yeah, I'm playing Nahiri. Could get Spell Pierced. Feel like Dispel's more likely, but could get Spell Pierced. He could also just be like pathing this at end step or something. I'm gonna discard this Raging Ravine. Looking for untapped land for next turn so we can go Witness Helix. Got it. This could be dangerous, right? I was just happy that Christy was excited to try Hex because since she likes Hex, I get to spend some more time doing it. Is it worth Emrakul? And it's we have an Emrakul. Emrakul is definitely worthwhile. Got just under 500 people hanging out here this afternoon. I'd just like to say thank you for choosing to spend part of your Monday afternoon here with us. I know there's a lot of different things you could be doing and great streamers you could be watching. I appreciate you choosing to spend part of your Monday here. If it's your first time by the stream, my name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a professional Magic the Gathering player, and here on this stream, we stream Constructed Magic and Constructed Hex TCG several days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday afternoon. If you are enjoying the content that I'm putting out here, I'd appreciate it if you show that support by using the follow or sub buttons below the stream. Thank you for choosing Huger. Who could be great? How's it going, Efro? He had a bolt to finish this off. He doesn't have a bolt. Huh. I feel like I'm just supposed to exile the young Pyromancer, right? I wonder if he knew that was going to happen. I feel like he didn't. Pikachu, you're on there. Welcome to the new follower. I'm going to put this out, pick my Helix back up. Do I want to play this? Yeah, I think I want to play this. I think Helix plus Restos are pretty likely to happen next turn. I'd be really surprised if Emrakul goes up. It's like even if like 1,000 people need one all of a sudden. So you could like have a removal spell for Eternal Witness and then kill the Nahiri here. But I think that's fine. He like trades an elemental. He like 1-for-1's the Witness or 1-for-0 since the Witness regrew this. But if he doesn't kill the Nahiri is going to run away with the game. If he attacks in with both of these without killing them, I'm definitely like going trade, or trade eat, I guess. He has Ascendancy. That would be kind of annoying. I guess maybe that's why he wanted to trade the Pyromancer for the Nahiri down tick. If he has Ascendancy, that means I can't do this for 2 turns to kill an Ascendancy, and he could possibly like combo us maybe. Hard cast Fate Stitcher, sure. Honeymoon in Iceland. Well, welcome. I've been doing well. I think I want to Helix this Fate Stitcher. Don't think I want this Quasley Pride Mage. I guess Pride Mage could like randomly kill his other stuff. And I can just rebuy whatever I bin with this. Yeah, I'm just gonna bin it, get a new card. Okay, and we're gonna hold on to that one. Just gonna go boop, boop, boop. Do I want... Do I want to just kill this Fate Stitcher? I feel like I want to Resto now while he can't... while he gets punished for interacting with my Witness. I could just go, like, Resto the Witness, rebuy this, play this, and have Quasley Pride Mage up to kill a Jeskai Ascendancy. That doesn't seem completely unreasonable. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. At some point, we could get an Emrakul. We could also get a Kiki to combo with Restoration Angel. I'm just going to fetch this now so we can't get into trouble. Getting Basic Forest here is fine. And go Temple Garden, Basic Forest, play as Pride Mage. Pass. Yeah, I don't really want to trade the voice away for now. Beat him down in the air with Resto. I feel like there's a series of drops from our opponent that can kill us this turn, even with the Pride Mage here, but we'll see. I think they start by killing the Pride Mage. Monastery Mentor is pretty good too. Oh, there's the Mentor. Ooh, this gives him an extra land. Why not both? Yeah, exactly. Just passing, sure. I almost think I want to... Nah, we have the Pride Mage. I should discard this and draw another land. Okay. Helix this. Cast 2 spells. Do it. That's what I thought. Did someone ask a question that I missed, Shame Spiral? Are you getting... Okay, I answered that question. So I finished watching the 20... What is going on? Yeah. You're about to be a sad panda. I don't know why he didn't do that on his turn, and why he didn't do that. So opponent just made like a fistful of mistakes here. I don't know that we lose if they take the right line. Like, we're definitely have a much higher probability of losing, but this was just like a whole bag of mistakes. They're thoroughly confused. I'm Sisk. I don't understand what is going on. Someone help. Help, help, I need an adult. Alright, yeah, that seems better. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Oh, now I binned my reclamation sage too. There's a world where we die this turn. I'm hoping that's not the world we're living in, but there's definitely a world where we die this turn. He only has one card in hand, so. Oh, he has no cards, just has to loot through it, sure. Oh, you know what? We have Sin Collector and Orzhov Pontiff in our deck. I probably should have fetched a Black Source at some point. I'll just draw Pontiff here and not be able to cast it and kill these guys. It's only a Black Source. Just attacking with these two and leaving idiots back to block, I think. You could definitely lose this game now that he's got a bunch of mana and 2 cards in his hand. This might have been overly aggressive. This might have been overly aggressive, discarding this to cycle with the Nahiri. And not even overly aggressive. It probably might have been just wrong. Oh. Oh, I'm a big dumb dummy. This card has text on it. Alright, I'm going to go to the bathroom while I'm F6 here. I'll be right back. You can do his thing. We got to untap. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We did it. Man, better. Just, I would like everyone to remember this is a really important lesson in Magic. If you could only choose between one or the other, lucky beats good every time when you're playing Magic. Being both, like you want to find the part in the Venn diagram where the two overlap, ideally, but you just, ideally you want both. But if you have to pick only one, the devil asks you if you want to be lucky, you're going to pick lucky every time. How do you become better at being lucky? Pick lucky, play Tron. Good guy opponents that he turned off the stream too. God bless him. I appreciate that, or her. We are going to play the Giftsrog monster deck tomorrow. We brewed it up here on stream, and we're gonna play it tomorrow. If you want to see what the Giftsrog monster deck looks like, you can check it out. Check it out there. Today's plan is to finish out this league with Chord, and then we will play some Giftsrog monster tomorrow. Hey, it's hand sweet. The only thing that makes this hand better is drawing a Nahiri. See Pikachu running on screen there. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the support. It's a little cold in my basement. I need to grab a sweater. Can you beat Tron with Kiki Chord? Yeah, beat Tron plenty of times on the stream. We've also beat Tron. I beat Tron in the quarterfinals of the first Modern Opener this year. With the right configuration and the proper play, you're probably close to a coin flip against Tron. With two Fulminators, we're probably not bad at all. Having a main deck Fulminator mage pushes your percentage up against Tron a lot. Cycle, Street Wraith, Shock, Fetch Shock, Serum Visions. Probably some kind of weird Death Shadow Brew. Opponent's 3-0, so I'm curious to see what they're doing. Bolt my guy. There's the Shadow. That over there, that's the Shadow place, son. We don't go there, and we don't talk about it. The 4 Nahiris have been very good. Alright, so regardless of what he takes here, we still have 2/2 drops next turn, which is nice. It's like infinite blockers. Probably takes the voice here because it blocks 2 turns in a row. Spellskit, interesting. I wasn't sure Spellskit was going to be good against what he's doing. Maybe he's on Teamer Battle Rages? I'd really like to draw a Path to Exile. Definitely just gaining 5 with the wall. Huh. Am I gaining 5 with the wall? Yeah, I'm going to gain 5 with the wall. I'm going to say next turn we could try and like block, resto, blink the wall, but we can still do that next 2 turns. Another Shadow, sure. Alright, that's actually not a bad draw, because this Voice is going to chump one of these shadows this turn, and then PN Crinolar comes down and makes it huge the following turn. He plays Pump Spells and Battle Rage. Oh, there's a red Giant Growth, isn't there? God damn it, Time Spiral block. Dang, nabbit, Time Spiral block. You're the reason we can't have nice things. It's unfortunate that card was going to block for a while. Dead to Battle Rage. We're going to be dead to Battle Rage at some point this game, though, so. Alright. Do I want Helix? Engineered Explosives we definitely want. I don't want this. I don't think I want this. Eidolon of Rhetoric probably isn't terrible. Lone Missionary seems medium. I think that's what I want to do. Don't need other cards. I don't think so. 2 Bolts, 4 Mutagenic Growth, 4 Stubborn Denial, 4 Battle Rage. What other creatures does he have? We're going to get Rog tomorrow afternoon. 2 Angler, 4 Kiln Fiend. I guess he has Kiln Fiend too. So that makes that less bad. This is a solid removal spell. Trim one of these because it can be clunky. We don't have like a good solid like chord and we win the game card, so yeah, let's try this. Mardu Nahiri was poop the second time around, just like it was poop the first time around. So turn 3 Nahiri, can never mulligan. It's fantabulous. Keep. Our deck probably mulligans better than his. He's more of a critical mass deck. I'm going to bottom that. Don't need another land at this point. We can go Forest, Bird, next turn, Wall, fetch Shock Land, following turn, Nahiri, exile as Idiot. That's so rude. God, that's rude. I kind of liked our opponent. Then he gut shotted my bird. At least, like, when they bolt the bird, it, like... Damn it, Emrakul. Damn it, Emrakul. I only timed you out because you're a little bit of a troll. Do it again and I'll ban you. Oh, you know what? I didn't board in Lightning Helix. I should have boarded in Helix because it, I should have boarded in Helix because it allows us to kill him when he goes really low. I could theoretically die this turn. Peace, Gristlebrand. Thanks for the support. Catch you tomorrow. I would like to block. Am I allowed to block? Our opponent is 3-0, and apparently they've 5-0'd leagues before, so their deck seems sweet. They probably, like most Death Shadow decks, just don't beat burn, but... No, I have not. I've not played For Nahiri at a tournament yet. Probably sometime soon we'll play For Nahiri at a real event, but... Oh god, we're getting battle raged. Oh, he's just killing the wall. That's fine. Worth noting that Stubborn Denial counters Engineered Explosives as well because of how Kiln Fiend works, so... I'm assuming we're not playing around Spell Pierce. Yeah, so either of our cards would have gotten countered there. So don't even bother saying we should have played around that with Engineered Explosives. Just gonna get ahead of that one before people try and call that a mistake. Ugh, Gurmag. Oh, going wide is what he needed to do here. Could die here. I feel like we say that a lot. Scale of 1 to dead. Where are we at, opponent? Work with me. Kill me! Yep, Get Rug Deck is on my Metery Decks page. This feels like a I can put you mostly dead pause. Lightning Bolt, other spell kills us. Mutagenic Growth mostly kills us. So this is 5. He's got 11 damage. Dead to Bolt, dead to Mutagenic Growth, dead to Battle Rage. Maybe they just don't have it? Good beats, opponent. Yeah, he was just studying whether or not he wanted to play around Path. And like he came to the correct conclusion. God, I wish every time I came to that conclusion we wouldn't get punished. Like his line there was I can't beat Path anyways because he just Path one of my guys at end step and then untap and Nahiri's the other. So He definitely should go for it there, because if I have Path to Exile, he loses the game either way. So, opponent took the correct line. And I took a second to think about it. Like, you know, it's an important decision point for him. And sweet. No accelerant, but reasonable. Just good solid curve starting at 2. It wouldn't be a normal day playing Modern on Magic Online if we didn't get Death and Taxes at least once, right? Today's just going to be Magic. We're going to play for another hour and a half, 2 hours or so, and then we'll be swapping to, we'll be taking the day off. I think Thursday is going to be the Hex Day this week. Maybe Friday too. Definitely Thursday. Well, that's a very good draw, assuming we don't get wastelanded next turn. Oh, jeez, we're not getting wastelanded. God bless you. God bless you. The fact that this thing makes mana the turn it comes out is so good. It's so good. Now, if only it worked on Magic Online, you know? Details. Details. I did complete the 24-hour stream. I am not a liar. I promised the folks that if they hit the donation and sub goal, we'd stream for 24 hours. And that I did. In fact, most of that 24 hours is now uploaded on YouTube. I've had better records than 18-5 with decks on Magic Online that were, I feel, better than the Just Kinda Hiri deck. Lucky are we? Never lucky. How lucky are we? Woo! Not completely unlucky. Overgrown battle bids. How lucky are we? Very, very lucky. God bless. Now, we're getting punished by a Flicker Wisp regardless. Please don't have Flicker Wisp. Please don't have Flicker Wisp. Please, God. Yeah. Yeah, now you get to Tech Edge me. Maybe I'm supposed to play Restoration Angel there. Maybe that's better. Maybe this is just wrong because he could have Flicker Wisp. Yeah, that's probably... That's correct. Not only do they always have it, but I think even if he doesn't have it, like, he's just going to attack into this Restoration Angel next turn. So he gets to Wasteland us again here. And then just, like, beat us down with these idiots in the air. Untap land again? Well, I suppose it's a spell we can cast at least. He's going to put another Flicker Wisp in and then kill us. Bramaz. Okay, well, it's not a flyer, so we're not just dead. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, so I only timed him out. Maybe he's been by the stream before and knows I don't like this deck. Giving him the benefit of that doubt. Better lucky than good. The old one firelit thicket. Pia, go. God, could you imagine how much better off we'd be? He drew a Flicker Wisp? Oh, drew Blade Splicer. That's fine. That card doesn't do anything. For reference, people asking, this is why I don't think the Death and Taxes deck is good. Our opponent's deck has done actually everything it wants to do in a game of Magic this game, aside from possibly having a Leonin Arbiter on 2, and he might lose this game. Everything our opponent's deck wants to do in a game of Magic has occurred in this game, and he might not win. When every... They say this is a borderline troll. Look, I only banned the obviously offensive things. Otherwise, I just, I gave him a timeout. That's fine. You have to remember that so many people, especially like, this is America and it's a free country and everyone like that, they get this idea that like they're entitled to things, that it's a right, not a privilege. Twitch chat's a privilege. And it's a privilege that I give you as an adult in the Twitch chat. And if you prove that you are not an adult, that you are a child, expect to be treated like a child, which means you no longer get to talk. Correct. And that's why I only timed him out, because that could have been sarcasm. Put those lands back into my deck that I wouldn't mind redrawing here. You might not be playing Arbiter doing a select zones and play. That's fair. Sarabender, sure. And now, our opponent's only drawn 4 lands this game, so he's very likely to start drawing lands at some point here. He's only had 4 lands and 14 cards. He has a Mind Sensor in play. This card has text on it for other people. Just so reference. I know this card doesn't have text when I play it, but when other people play it, it tends to have text. We can't drop both voices. Both voices require double white. Asking genuine questions are fine. I love questions. We answer questions all the time here in chat. God damn it, Nahiri. God. Apologies if me saying God dang it is offensive, but yes, that's the only word I have right now. I mean, he has a Mind Sensor, so he can't ult the Nahiri anyways. Like, it's fine. The extra Nahiri wasn't doing anything. Oh, we could have Pride Mage the spell Skype. Because I'm a big dumb dummy, Rapping Genie. That's why. Big dumb dummy. I'm going to chord for 5 here. Look at the top 4, see what we get. Oh, is that good? That's why we didn't do it, because I knew I was going to get that. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, now does he have a Flicker Wisp? Up to 2-drop. Huh. What's a 2-drop that matters? Look at that technology. Look at that technology. Oh, I punted there. I should have. He's giving it back to me. That's fine. Pass the ball back. I should have fetched in response to my -1/-1 trigger. Core Skyfisher. I'm writing that down. Cause I'm gonna get blown out by that card if I don't write it down. I probably could have exiled a Vial there. Probably also doesn't really do much. Alright, at least we can start attacking with these Voice of Resurgences. Like, these voices essentially have the text unblockable written on them, since they'll just make giant elementals. Oh man, I can use Fulminator Mage to kill his Flagstones? How hot is that? There's nothing wrong with playing decks that you enjoy playing and have fun playing with in Magic. That's perfectly fine. I mean, the Gitrog monster deck that we just built, probably not about to break the format. Oh, I forgot to attack with a voice. I was too busy reading things and talking. I missed at least probably 4 points of damage. At least 2. I don't know if I'm attacking with both of them, but I should have attacked with 1. He's going to draw a 3rd Path to Exile at some point and kill this, and then we're going to be sad, but... The muting was intentional there. I was talking to my wife. So, if it went quiet for a second, it was not your audio. Apologies if anyone started poking their speakers. Alright, well, those are both fantastic draws. Just start attacking with these. Alt Nahiri, have a pair, right? If we run out of lands to discard, I'll alt the Nahiri. But, like, as long as we have cards like Fetch Lands and Fulminator Mage in our... as long as we have cards like Fulminator Mage and Fetch Lands to, like, discard, I'd rather just, like, cycle with the Nahiri. But, no, I agree. I'd like to just, like, get more guys into play. Isn't Pontiff also free damage? Not really. You have a 2-drop that messes with the graveyard? Oh, okay. Cute. He's... What? Are you really going to name Scavenging Ooze with this? That can't possibly be right, right? This should have named Nahiri before I looted with it. This is game 1, and we are up 3 minutes, so... This... Yeah, okay. I realize that her -8 isn't scary, but... God, sure, my Scavenging Ooze doesn't work. Good guy OP. How good would it be if we -8 this and hit Emrakul? That's pretty good. I would. -1, -1. Chord for Kiki. Kill our opponent. I guess Pride Mage is fair. Woo! Welcome, GP Lockdown. Alright. He's got a lot of artifacts, so I guess I'll bring in the extra Reclamation Sage. Baloth is great. Helix is great. Scooz is great. Magic's great. Life's great. Chord of Calling is not great. Lone Missionary is not great. Fulminator Mage is not great. Yeah, I think that's everything I want. Maybe I want this Phyrexian Invoker to shut off his Aether Vials. We were one off of Chordic Forever. Cool there. Maybe I want this instead of the Sage. I don't hate that. I don't like Engineered Explosives. Peace, Rappin' Genie. Thanks for pointing out my mistakes. I always appreciate that when we make genuine mistakes, when people point them out. I think this is what I want to do in life. Sounds swell. Have combo and opening hand, sure. I agree with chat's assessment that he might not be on the Unknown Arbiters, but I still want to use my fetch lands first to hedge against it. Kataki might actually be okay with how oh, he is on Arbiter. Okay. So, with this, I'm just going to go ahead and play this, and on his upkeep, before he can play another land here, I'm going to pay for this for his turn, and then crack my fetch land so he can't Arbiter my or Mind Censor my fetch land or play another Arbiter or something stupid. The little 3-drops in the deck is the third wall better than the Lone Hierarch. Maybe. I mean, like, he's got Bramaz and Blade Splicer and stuff. I mean, we have Engineered Explosives. What was I gonna say? Someone asked about Hearthstone. I found Hearthstone's gameplay to be largely boring and uninteresting, so it didn't hold my attention. The fact that the gameplay wasn't particularly exciting, combined with the fact that building a collection is a pain, and your cards are locked to your account, so you can't like cash out reasonably out of it without selling your whole account to one person, was basically a real turnoff. Attack into my obvious resto? Didn't think so. All right. So he doesn't have Path to Exile. And everything I just said does not mean that if you enjoy Hearthstone, you should feel bad or not like it. That's not what I mean. That's just, you know, just like my opinion, man. I'm putting him on not having Path to Exile because I think if he had Path, he would have attacked in and then Path the resto before it could block. Look at that. Look at that. The 6 soul reads. Waiting to queue, waiting to queue. Hi ho the cheerio, waiting to queue. I haven't played enough Standard recently to form an educated opinion on the format or decks within it. Would I play MTG without cash tournaments? I don't know. Maybe if there was still a streaming niche for it. Like, a lot of what drives Magic is the fact that cash tournaments exist. Easy mulligan. Medium keep. Scry. Looking for a fetch land here. I want to bottom a non-fetch land. Last seen playing ad nauseum. Gross. I don't have anything in the main deck for ad nauseum, do I? That's unfortunate. I cut the Sin Collector to the board to make room for another Nahiri. Matches like, this doesn't look like ad nauseum. It's possible against Jeskai lands I'm supposed to lead on Spellskite, but I did not play. No, sorry, I missed that question. I did not play Old Extended. I started playing competitive Magic with new Phyrexia. Looks like opponent's playing Jeskai. Untapped land. Ding. Oh, this was... God. Punt. Punt! I should have shocked this in and cast Wall of Roots off of this and this, because that way I could still play Spellskite if he remanded, and then I could play... if he didn't remand, I could play Birds if he did remand. I'm going to play this out before I play the Birds out. Which may or may not be wrong. God, look at that. Could have gone Bird this turn. Instead played Spellskite. Nahiri me. Yep. I don't have a Mind Sensor in my deck anymore, which is unfortunate. So what am I supposed to do here? So I go Bird, Chord for Voice. Yeah, I think I like that. Voice can pressure the Nahiri. And he has to have Wrath or Anger to really get under this. If he has Path, we can Spellskite it. A non-zero amount of the time. This is the best player I've played against. I'm not sure. This deck is definitely a fad. This deck that our opponent's playing is definitely a fad. He could have Path, Snap Path, I suppose. I guess even just Snapcaster Angel. Maybe I'm supposed to have played Restoration Angel there. Really wish we had a Mind Sensor in our deck still. That would be ideal. Let's have another Path or a Snapcaster here. Probably dying to an Emrakul this game. Fair, opponent. Fair. Two, three, four, five, six.
When I wanted first, and then I went to get Dick when he ran out to Luna and started feeding her, so I left him at the table. A little handful.
Get Pride Mage. Do I have enough for that? I do, don't I? One, two, three, four, five. Yep. We do, in fact, have exactly enough to do that. Good. Good line. Oh, we could have quartered for Noble, too, and then left a counter on the bird. This puts more power on the table overall, so I think this is right. This is definitely better than dying, which was the alternative. Pride Mage gives Exalted to the Bird of Paradise. Land, Snapcaster Mage, fogs our team. Cryptic Command, also annoying. You have Cryptic Command here? Another Cryptic is going to be rough. Return, Raging Ravine. Oh, right, we could have Raging Ravine to hit it. So wait. If he doesn't have... If he's doing this, that means he doesn't have... this means he doesn't have Lightning Bolt in his hand, because he could have just bolted the Raging Ravine. So what's the line here? Blink Ravine. I don't think you understand what's going on. Oh. Oh god, that's funny. I don't think we have enough mana for that though. Do we? Oh, we have exactly enough mana for that. That's funny. That's funny. No, it counters the spell. It counters the spell. We could activate it and then blink it. Let me count my mana first though. We have 1, 2, 3. If I go 1, 2, 3, if I float mana with these and do 1, 2, 3, and then I can blink Eternal Witness, and then I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only chord for 3. Okay, yeah, I think animate Raging Ravine is the best line here. Animate and blink. Clutch. We're short of comboing, and we're short of comboing. All right, go. And they haven't all been me either. Good work, chat. We're figuring it out. Build your own victory. So now, if he has Snapcaster Mage, he needs 2 of them.
You're disgusting.
I guess I don't want to play this out pre-combat because I don't want him to counter this and tap my team. Tap my guys, draw a card, sure. This is actually, oh, you know what? I should have led on that, I think, because now I can't use these to make white mana. That's unfortunate. Tap your opponent's creatures, draw a card. I guess I can use this red and then these two to activate Raging Ravine and swing, and then that kills. Yeah, okay. They activate these. I'll make him chump the Snapcaster at the Raging Ravine. The old exalted Raging Ravine. So, I think we're gonna play Voice of Resurgence out here. Because we're at 16 life, we could actually survive an Emrakul hit and then like kill him on the crackback. Eat them one at a time. I'm giving you them here. You do not need a whole handful. See Pikachu running on screen there. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone in chat today. We are coming up with some sweet lines. Let's see if he has another Snapcaster here. We can't survive Emrakul plus Colonnade, though, unfortunately. Just kind of sad. Yeah. If he has another Snapcaster Mage, we're dead. I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna die to the Colonnade. No, because if we're not attacking the Nahiri, we're not... No, you can't block Emrakul. He's tapping all of the things. He's tapping all of the things. How do we get blockers for Emrakul? We don't have flyers. Emrakul flies. For reference. Yeah, it's wall into draw bird is the line, and then hope he doesn't have bolts after he's drawing a million cards a turn. We don't have a Chord in our hand. We could draw a Chord, I guess. Maybe he misses the Colonnade line. He did that at our beginning combat step. He did that at our beginning combat step. You can't play Pontiff during your combat step. I didn't attack with Raging Ravine there because he blocks with Snapcaster Mage and it's irrelevant. Emrakul could have been the draw step, correct. That's why I waited. We are, in fact, just dead. Fortune Hunter's good. EE for 4. That seems ambitious. I don't really like 2 Scavenging Ooze. We have Eidolon of Rhetoric to help fight Snapcaster Mage, so I don't think we want 2 Scoos. Emrakul has flying for everyone who seems to be unaware of that. There's a lot of people asking questions in chat that imply they're not aware that Emrakul has flying. I agree that the deck the opponent is playing definitely got better with Nahiri. I don't think it got that much better, though. Opponent definitely never wins the game that we were just playing with them if they don't have Nahiri in their deck. Yeah, we didn't have a flyer on tap for the same reason we couldn't attack and kill this guy. Instantly punished. The only card in my deck that punishes me for doing that. Oh, this card's stone cold useless, right? We could draw Nahiri before he does. I am gonna name Nahiri. He's probably gonna... whatever. Dead. This can't name land. It's not Pithing Needle. This turns off mana abilities. It's not Pithing Needle. Land. So we're getting Nahiri next turn. I love getting people with Pithing Needle in their fetch lands, though. It's so funny. I remember playing a match of Legacy one time, and I played Pithing Needle against my Miracles opponent, and he topped, and then he cracked his top, and was like, yeah, Needle resolves. And I was like, tapped his 2 flooded strands that were on the table, and he was like, oh. Get got. Bye. You pathing something? Forge Tender, maybe? That seems strange. Pathed us, missed a land drop. That's a little odd. Guess this. I'm going to pass the turn here and not attack because I want to chord for Voice of Resurgence during his unstep. If he does something during buy-in step here, I'll chord for Voice then. Bathing the wall doesn't seem particularly good. He wasn't going to have to discard either, so I'm not sure why he pathed. I could see if he was going to have to discard, maybe just like throwing it out willy-nilly, but he wasn't, so it really doesn't make sense. Fetch land would be great because it lets us cast Sin Collector. What am I doing here? Do I want to chord for something else, or do I want to... I think I'm just going to go Burden to Eidolon here. Turns off Snapcaster Mage. For a little while, I was playing multiple PN Grindalar again. You can look at our matches against Death and Texas where, like, we didn't have any red sources, and then we drew Firelit Thicket and cast PN Grindalar to see where it's better. Snapcaster Remand. Cryptic, maybe even. I might Snapcaster Path the Forge Tender. Remand, sure. He's just like cycling this because he's not going to be able to Snapcaster anything after this anyways. This turns off Snapcaster Mages. Not willing to trade this for this. I'm going to lead on this, and then if he... I'm assuming this is getting something. A Cryptic good? Sure. Counterspell, draw a card. Yep. Probably Chord during his unzip for Eternal Witness here. Would have been better to Chord for Voice in response to Snapcaster. Maybe. That's an interesting line. You can't change him?
I'll try. Not very nice.
No, he's saying in response to like the Snapcaster trigger, so that way if he wants to remand the Eidolon, I get a voice token. I think that line's pretty good. It seems more than reasonable.
Definitely.
Fulminator's an okay draw. He's just like losing this race on the ground, right? Fulminator, he's definitely losing the race. Got a red. So how much do I want to be able to Chord for here? I think I want to be able to Chord for 4, which means I need to leave all the rest of these back.
Declan, stop.
Oh, I suppose he can path one of my guys without recourse here. So I can't cast another spell this turn. That's interesting. This card puts an interesting dynamic on the game. Bolting something instead? Bolting my Fulminator Mage. Sure. Their match board out Nahiri. Burn. I kind of want to go block this turn and then Chord for something. Yeah, I like that. Block, Chord for whatever. If he has a Dispel here, this is a little awkward because he got to attack before playing it. Alright, what do I want? I could get another Fulminator Mage. Doesn't seem terrible. I could also just, like, witness loop again. And just, like, start shipping on the ground with everything. I don't hate that. Let's do that.
D.
So he has a path to exile that we know about. Well, we don't know about it, but, like, he basically showed it. So I think I'm supposed to ship with both the witnesses here. Maybe I'm supposed to wait and see if the spell skate resolves first. Yeah, I'm going to do that. See if this resolves first. This card could randomly swing the race for us if he's planning on racing us with a Celestial Colonnade. He might also path something in response to this. Path the Eidolon in response. Sure. And we can't respond because we've already cast a spell for this turn. Yes. Get another red source here because we have a Kiki in our hand. So, what does that mean? That means it gives us free reign to do whatever we want, basically. Well, I think that means I'm going to ship with this Eternal Witness and then Chord for Resto. And then loop the Chord again, basically. Am I okay trading this? Yeah, I think I'm okay with that trade. So while he's tapped out here, I'm just going to go ahead and get... Go ahead and do this. Get my Resto. Verdict kind of sucks, but I guess Verdict's not even that bad, right? Like, our leftovers are Court of Calling, Kiki Baloth, Voice. Because I knew I wasn't playing the Voice of Resurgence this turn. Because if he paths the Eidolon, I'm courting for Resto, and if he doesn't path the Eidolon, I can't cast another spell because Eidolon's on the table. I guess, like, there's merit to holding up the plains to, like, bluff a path the following turn, but that doesn't seem particularly good. So we got 10 power on the table. I'm going to lead on Voice here. Cast Kiki. I mean, he can remand this. We get a Voice token, but he can remand it. Or mana leak it or whatever. Alright, and now I'm going to leave the Resto back to chump a possible Celestial Colonnade here, and I'm just going to ship for 3. Yeah, I think I want to leave this back to block a possible Colonnade. I guess there's a world where he has Path Lightning Bolt where we die here. No, that doesn't work either because I have Spell Skite. Now he's just dead the fairway. Like, even if he has Wrath here, like, we get a Voice token and have this, and, like, we have this to follow it up. Forge Cinder has survived the whole game, that's true. That's like his 7th point of damage he's gotten in. You the real MVP. You the real MVP. Alright, play this, move to combat. Cryptic me, sure, tap my guy's draw card. How funny it would be if he tries to snap Cryptic me and we just get to Chord for Scoos in response. That hasn't gone away yet, right? No. Yep. He knows about this Chord, so I would not be completely surprised if this doesn't work. This could also just be like his only out here, so he has to go for it. I guess he gets to eat this. Am I supposed to attack with these two? Maybe just the 9/9? That's awkward. Yeah, I think we're supposed to attack with the 9/9. That's fine. So he's peeling the verdict here. Because mountain and forest just aren't going to do anything. Verdict. Wrath of God, sure. Man, we might lose this game. Untapped land wouldn't be the worst. That's kind of an untapped land. It's going to have to hurt us to do it. Do I want to fetch shock to fire up the Raging Beast? I don't think I do. Chord of Calling requires triple green. Chord of Calling requires triple green. I couldn't have tapped... I could not have tapped Spellskite and Wall of Them instead of these basic forests. I also was doing what you just said during enter combat, so no, I cannot cast a creature during enter combat. Sin Collector's gone. So I guess we could maybe witness back to Sin Collector at some point. I think both witnesses are gone too, aren't they? I'm going to cycle this Horizon Canopy and step here. Kiki Copy Baloth plays into a mana leak, which you don't want to play into a mana leak on turn 800. Getting mana leaked on turn 40 feels real bad. Feels real bad. Okay, so Nahiri's not going to affect combat. Nahiri's not going to affect combat, so I'm going to wait and play her post-combat. Plus, we might also get just like Cryptic It here. I don't really want to fire up Raging Ravine either. I'd rather just get Nahiri on the table. I'm surprised we haven't drawn the Emrakul yet. One thing that's really neat about a game like this is that normally when we don't have Revel Arc, but we have two, like all of our... Oh god, are we dead? No, he didn't leave up double red. He's just attacking Nahiri or me here. He has to attack. Oh, he's attacking me? Is he going to play red source kill me? It could be dead here. He just needs one bolt to do it now. When all four of your Nahiris are in the bottom 3 cards of the deck. I don't think we can afford to play around Mana Leak at this point. I need to just try and kill him. That's unfortunate. Alright, dead to Snapcaster, dead to a Bolt, dead to Helix. Good games, opponent. This game had a lot of back and forth. I'm sure I made several mistakes at certain points. Neither of us had Nahiris this game, but, you know. Could have gained another couple points of life with the Scavenging Ooze, probably, if I sequenced things differently. Play Nahiri. I'll get it from you in the morning, Nathan. I'm going to be done here in about 20 minutes, so I'll talk to you and I'll have it for tomorrow afternoon. Wow. Alrighty. Wow. Okay. Yep. God bless. Phyrexian Invoker seems bad after I think about it some more. I'll take another Scavenging Ooze. Actually, maybe I'll take a Lone Missionary. Randomly gain 4 life. Probably could save us at some point. I'm going to submit. Alright, I'm not going to be reading chat for this third game because we are at... I'm going to keep this. I'm greedy. We're on 7 minutes and we're down time on the clock here. So, apologies if you have enlightening lines, but I gotta play quickly. The last game, or the first game that we ended up losing, there were a lot of really sweet lines coming out of chat, but I would appreciate it. Look at that! Good thing we drew another land like a professional. I gotta get ahead on clock here. Black or red source, black or red source, black or red source. We're so unlucky. We kept the one lander and we haven't gotten there with perfect mana yet. If he isn't a hero here, we're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, it's just I can feel it. This is the Nahiri. We're just not gonna be able to pressure it. Hopefully we hit untapped land here and then get to go resto. Discards Verdict. That can't possibly be good for us. Well, I guess we're doing this. Buying ourselves 2 turns as buys us technically. I would like to redirect. This matchup was bad before they had Nahiri. And it was bad but close before they have Nahiri. Now that they have Nahiri, they can definitely just like push to punish us. Like this is like not something that would ever happen before. They'd race us with this card. What? Yeah. That seems a little loose. Let me cast Resto and I very obviously have it. Maybe he just has enough removal that he doesn't think it matters. Getting Verdicted? Or Wrather Gutted? No, he tapped. Alright, I'm getting Verdicted and he just tapped his lands wrong. That's why I discarded the other one? Sure. Still got 2 more turns, so that ticks up and kills us. feel like 2/2 drops is ideal here. Oh, you know what? I should have played this off of the Wall of Roots and eaten one of my things. Or I should have used this to eat something last turn, and then he couldn't bolt my Scavenging Ooze this turn. Yeah, wow, that was a mistake. If he has Path to Exile, it just doesn't matter. Okay. Just boarded out the Phyrexian Revoker. Not that Phyrexian Revoker would likely survive anyways. Thinking. I'll take a look at chat now. Doesn't look like we have any. I guess I could draw. He could not have a counter spell, and we could chord for Witness and Helix him. So the out is has no blue cards in hand. We could shock, or we could Helix this and then buy another turn. Okay, it's a line. I did that hoping he'd loot at my end step. Should have eaten the Mana Leak. Okay, good call. Magic. A Chord for Witness is definitely the right play, and eating the Mana Leak is also right because it takes away his out of having a Snapcaster there. Yep. Chad asked about eating the Mana Leak. We should have eaten the Mana Leak. Yep. That's a pretty good match overall, though. A lot of decision points on both sides, I'm sure. We definitely had a lot of decision points on my side. Tron! Turn 3 Nahiri. Alright, cooking with gas. He's going to go turn 3 in a Karn, and we'll go turn 3 Nahiri, you know. Tron piece, Sylvan Scrying. Oh god, he's not going to have turn 3 Tron. What is going on? Our opponent's so unlucky. Is his deck broken? I feel like our opponent should file for comp. Like, not having turn 3 Tron lets you file for comp, right? No, it did not look like our opponent was playing Ancestral Vision, which is probably good, because Ancestral Vision is very bad. Please don't Ulamog me, Mr. Tron player. Please don't Ulamog me, Mr. Tron player. Javier, you're a sub, so subs don't see ads. So thank you. I appreciate it. You went above and beyond, and I appreciate it. If he just has Karn, why do they always have one of the two Ugins? Why do they always have one of the two Ugins? Just once, could we not get Ugin on 4? I was so excited. He didn't have Tron on 3, but then we got Ugin on 4. Just O-Stone? O-Stone's still pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a silly Tron player. You waited. You waited, and hopefully I can punish you for it. I'm plussing this. Am I discarding this land? Is that greedy? Nah, I think that's fine. I wanted another red source, like I got. God, how good would it be if we had a Phyrexian Revoker? So we're going to Chord for our main deck Fulminator Mage in response here. Kill Urza's Mine. Because they always have another tower. You don't kill a tower because they always have another tower. The mine, however, sometimes they don't have another mine. If you're very lucky, they don't have another mine. Rats. And this deck, the reason why Tron's a good deck is like one Stone Raid doesn't usually beat Tron. Like, they have, their deck is just like cantrips and Tron pieces. So the Fulminator Mage might have been enough to win this game if he hadn't also had the O-Stone, but he had the O-Stone. We're not completely out of it because, you know, it's not like it's Ugin where it's going to kill us after it wraths the board. Like maybe if he has a bunch of bricks. We did lose game 3 to the Jeskai control deck. We are going to Eternal Witness back Fulminator Mage. That being said, he's probably just going to do something scary next turn and then we're still dead. Yep. Because occasionally it lets you win a game 1 against Tron. It's also reasonable against Scapeshift. Fetterfool with the $7 donation. Thanks for the sweet stream. Thank you for watching the stream, and thank you for sending a donation over. I appreciate it, mate. Concedes Dugan. Now he has Dugan. Did he have Ugin and O-Stone and just chose to O-Stone instead? I feel like when he tapped 8, he had... Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have conceded here. Yeah, that was hasty. We literally could have ripped exactly this into the... Okay, yeah. Maybe we could win that game either way. That was a mistake. I need to stop doing that. You'll see me do that. People that have watched the stream have seen me do that before. It's definitely a mistake. Alright, Pia's not great. Missionary's not great. Voices of Resurgence is not great. But I don't have anything else I want to bring in, do I? I don't have so many silences in this board. I want Phyrexian Revoker. I like Eidolon of Rhetoric as well. Scavenging use isn't great. This could be okay if he's on... Yeah, I've got 2 Fulminators today instead of the Mind Sensor in the main. I think Tron and Scape Shift combined are more popular than all of the random various tier 2 and tier 3 decks that Eidolon is good against when you're playing on something like a Grand Prix or an SCG Open. Peace, dead presidents. Yeah, so like I agree that a lot of the matchups where Eidolon is good can be harder matchups for Chord, but the field I'm expecting to play against when I go to a large event, I think I'd rather have the Fulminator. Hyper combo. You're just like making up words. You're making up words. Hyper combo. We're playing Nahiri anyways, so we literally just added one card. So I don't think adding one Emrakul is unreasonable. Man, we're just going to get, like, the naturaled here. We were already playing... I had been playing 3 Nahiri before we put Emrakul in the deck. Before Emrakul was even, like, a thought. Yep. It's literally one card. And I was so excited when he didn't have a map on one. He's just going to go Tron piece, Tron piece, Tron piece. I got so excited. Maybe his payoff's like a Wormcoil engine, not a Karn or an Ugin. Oh, jeez. His hand's just bad. God bless you, Tron opponent, keeping a bad hand, giving us a chance. God bless you. This deck looks too hyper combo. I love when people use words like that and they're like, they use just like just had it the whole time and just wanted to wait until he could Ugin. Sure. Welcome to my life. Ah, the slowest of Tron rules. Ugh. Ugh. It's possible... Actually, I definitely should have played one of these and fetched a red source, because if we draw Kiki, we can't play... Ooh! Oh, that was phenomenal. That... also good. But this was good. That was a good draw. The old Ugin killing. Restoration Angel, you. You kill that Ugin. You do it. You get him dead. I'm going to play this out preemptively on Oblivion Stone, which I'm sure he's just going to play the second Ugin that he plays after I name Oblivion Stone with this, but there's definitely 4 Oblivion Stones in his deck, and there's likely only 2 Ugins, so I think this is correct. Drag Tusk? Sure. Probably should have fetched there. The Mardu deck is very bad. It's worse than the Jeskai deck. I don't think the Jeskai deck's particularly good, so... You casting Warping Whale on my Revoker, sure. Sure. We haven't played the Gifts deck yet. The guy that I borrow cards from wasn't around until about 20 minutes ago, so we will play the Gifts deck tomorrow. Alright, Fulminator or Chord for Fulminator, we could be in this. Razor Verge Thicket, basically Chord for Fulminator, not bad. Ulamog may do it. This card's a lot less scary when there's not an Ivugin in their deck. Playing that out preemptively seems a little aggressive from him when he knows we're playing Stone Rains. Rawr. Nathan, we love you. You're great. I don't expect you to be around all the time. It's okay. I know I'm very demanding. I'm impressed you give me cards as often as I do. Ask anyone in chat. They'll believe you that I'm annoying. Rawr. Oh no! He gets 5 looks at something scary. Womp womp. This deck must be awful too, right? 2-3'd with it? I think I took some bad lines in the Jeskai matchup, though. That's definitely for sure.